Hey guys, welcome to our very first Wedding Chat Wednesday. I am your girl B. Wilson, the owner and founder of Just Be Beautiful, and let me just start this off by saying thank you so much to everyone who responded to my social media outreach looking for questions and just things that I can talk about during our weekly wedding chats. I'm actually very overwhelmed by the amount of people who got back to me and who responded with just tons and tons of questions in regards to bridal beauty, getting ready for the wedding, wedding planning, and things of that nature. So much so that it kind of took on a life of its own already, and I haven't even really done the first episode yet. But I will be bringing on some special guests for you guys in the upcoming weeks, and just be sure to look out. So before we get started, make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Show your girl some love. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. So I have some of the questions here on my phone. I only picked out a couple because I didn't want to make this too long. So we're just going to jump right into it. The first one is from Lupe from Philadelphia. Her question is, my foundation looks perfect in person, but on photos it looks yellow in comparison to my neck. So I know Lupe. I don't know her like that. I know her from, she had a couple inquiries in regards to having the Just Be Beautiful team do the makeup for her wedding. Unfortunately, we were unable to be there for her engagement shoot. This is something so common. And trust me, I'm not bashing any brands. I'm not, saying that one brand is better than another. Okay, yes, I am. I am going to say that. Never mind. But right now, I'm not bashing any brands right now. However, I will say this. I don't have a problem with drugstore foundations. I don't have a problem with high-end foundations. However, all foundations are not created equal. All foundations will not look the same on a camera the way it does in person. That is one of the daily struggles that makeup artists have, especially when you're dealing with bridal weddings, red carpets, special events. You have to have the person look flawless in person, as well as have that flawlessness show up on camera as well. Most photographers, videographers, they're shooting in high definition. They're shooting in 4K. So you have to kind of finesse what you're doing in regards to your foundation so that it might look really good in person. I've seen people that look gorgeous in person, but the moment you take that picture, it's like super white underneath their eyes, their neck and their chest. Like this is a different complexion than this. It's too much going on. So for that, I would say try to go with a foundation that is made for being on camera. Not all foundations are made for being on camera, and that's fine. Some of my favorites are, if you're going for the cream sticks or liquids, I always reach for my Makeup Forever ultra high definition foundations. They come in sticks now, and they come in the original liquids. The formula is amazing. They have 40 shades, not in the sticks, but they have 40 shades in the liquid. They can match you absolutely flawlessly. For those of you who are watching that may be a professional, one of my go-tos is, I don't have my full palette, but I have this one. This is by Graftobian, and this is the Graftobian High Def Glamour Creams. They come in like warm, neutral, cool. They have about 60 different shades, and they also have corrector shades as well. So that is also a nice alternative to, like, if you can get your hands on a brand like Graftobian, I definitely would highly recommend. In regards to something that just doesn't have HD in it, I think that let me get the name right before okay, so this is a bit pricey. I really do think that the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, I think that it photographs absolutely flawless. It photographs beautifully. It's not, going to give you a bunch of flashback and things of that nature. So I do hope that, Lupe, this is helping you out in regards. Like, if you think that, your Maybelline is not doing you right, it may not be the foundation. It may just be that the formula for it will not show true on an ultra high definition camera as well as video. So the next one is actually from my friend Melody. She's a fellow blogger. So Melody is also in Philadelphia. She's in the suburbs of Philly. She said, I am looking for a mattifying moisturizer with SPF. Okay, Melody, here's the thing. It just doesn't. It's just not there. It's not there. I looked high and dry because a lot of times when I get these questions, I'm like, ooh, maybe this is something that I can, you know, use moving forward, use in my kit, use for myself personally. I have several mattifiers. They just so happen to be, what do you call those things? They just so happen to be like not a moisturizer, like a mattifying primer, or just a mattifier like spray or something like that. Unfortunately, that just hasn't, I don't know. The closest thing that I can say, I'm sorry if my camera is shaking, that's the dog moving it. The closest thing that I can say is Murad. Murad, under their oily skin, like their oily acne prone skin line, they have one of the best moisturizers for oily skin. Then on top of that, they have a mattifying, like oil-free mattifying protector. So it's kind of two steps. You moisturize and then you seal it in with the mattifier, and that also has SPF. I use that a lot, but on a daily basis, or if I have clients that are like, oh, I'm getting married outside, a lot of them have destination weddings, I typically go with what I know. I love Tatcha's water cream. That is one of the moisturizers that I use all the time. I do have another one. Let's see. So, oh, I'm back. So another moisturizer that I do is the La Creme Concentrate, and this is from Embryo Leaf. As you can see, I'm running out. I have to go and get another tube of this. I love this. This has been in my kit for years. It's never done me wrong. I love this moisturizer on all skin types, from oily to combination to dry. And then I usually set it with a Supergoop makeup setting spray, and it also has SPF. It is a SPF 50. It does not flash back. It actually looks gorgeous. It has like this nice rosemary smell to it. So that is just something that I usually keep in my kit for my clients. If my clients are like, I really need a separate sunscreen, I will pull out Aven. It's amazing for sensitive skin. Tatcha also has one that's really gorgeous. The consistency is actually gorgeous. And then the last one that I use as my go-to is from La Roche-Posay. They also have several sunscreens that no flashback. It looks gorgeous. On certain skin types, you can use it as a primer. So I hope that answers your question. I'm just sorry that I don't have one that's a mattifying moisturizer with SPF. I'm sorry. Shanice from Chicago. I'm getting married in the Bahamas and I want my hair and makeup done. What should I do? So that is a question that we get a lot. So to answer it, but to also kind of lead into one of the upcoming episodes of Wedding Chat Wednesday, is Shanice, if you have someone that you trust and you really want to take them with you, I don't think that that is something that's kind of out of reach for a lot of people, and we're going to talk about that in an upcoming episode of Wedding Chat Wednesday. So please bear with me. Now, the next thing about that is that in the Bahamas, that's a really popular place. And I know several makeup artists that are in the Bahamas. I would say go online, do your research. If you can't find someone, or if you already have an artist that you like to work with and you don't want to, stay tuned, because we're definitely going to answer that question for you. But in the meantime, to give you kind of like a shortened answer for it, I would say to do your research, ask for references, and see if you can get down there a couple days early just to do a trial. If all else fails and you don't like any of those things, the artist that you have here, if she can't come with you on your destination wedding, see if you could do a one-on-one trial with her, and bring someone like your sister, your maid of honor, you know, whoever that is. So I mean, a lot of artists offer that type of service now, so it's not like it's something that if you go to your artist, they're not going to know what you're talking about or anything like that. Wait, I'm sorry, this dog. What are you messing with? What are you playing with? Oh, okay. Anyway, so it's something that a lot of artists offer nowadays, the one-on-one classes with their clients, because, you know, people realize, I realize myself, which is why I started introducing it to a lot of my clients. Everyone can't take an artist with them on vacation, to their honeymoon, to their weddings, especially if it's a destination wedding. So, you know, we're already a luxury service, so it's something that a lot of artists have taken into consideration. So they do the one-on-one classes with people. I'm sorry, I got my little juice here. And for the last question, E from North Carolina would like to know, I'm not sure if my makeup artist, but why do I have to keep paying for a trial? So we don't call them trials. Well, at Just Be Beautiful, we don't call them trials, we call them bridal previews. The reason why is because at the end of the day, and I can only answer for myself, I can't answer for the rest of the artists that are down in North Carolina. So as a professional and as someone who's been doing this a long time, on my rate sheet, I tell you that if you're going to have a bridal preview, you need to set aside 60 minutes for makeup. I think that 60 minutes needs to be changed to like 90, maybe 120. Here's the reason why. Because once we get through the conversations and once we get through the color selection, the look you want to achieve, things of that nature, it's literally like 2 hours just for makeup. And if it's a hair trial as well, I could spend like 3 hours with my clients. So that's why they're charging you for time. They're charging you for time, they're charging you for talent, and then they're charging you as well for, you know, their kit. Because when we do a bridal trial, we are giving you exactly what we would give you on your wedding day. There's no holding back. Like if something needs to be changed, if something needs to be adjusted, that's one thing, but we are pretty much just giving you what you're going to get on your wedding day, and that includes lashes. So like if somebody tells me they want to get mink lashes on their trial just so they know what it looks like, I'm giving you mink lashes. And that, you know, that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much why people charge for their bridal previews or their trials, so to speak. That's pretty much the short answer for everything. You're paying for someone's time, you're paying for their talent, as well as you're paying for the products that they're using on you. I don't know too many artists nowadays that don't charge for a bridal preview, because it is an essential part. I remember the last time I had a bride and we did not do a bridal preview. I just showed up the wedding and it was a disaster. It was a disaster. She was late. That was probably the only time that I had a bride be late to her wedding. I took it as a learning experience, and ever since then a bridal preview is required. It is, and unfortunately you have, well, not unfortunately, but you have to pay for it. Like, it's a service. I'm providing you a service. If I do it in the morning, you can go about your day looking fabulous and flawless all day. So because I'm providing you this service. So Eve, I hope that answers your question. I will also give you a bit of advice. Don't skip on your artist. I think I might actually post a little something on Instagram just to let people know how, you know, intricate a part hair and makeup plays in your actual wedding day. So yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it. Oh my God, this is it. This is the first episode. I'm so excited. So please rate, comment, and subscribe, because we have so much more going on this channel. There's going to be giveaways. I'm going to start posting tutorials. There's going to be so much going on in here. Like I can't even. I'm so excited. I don't even know what to do with myself. So yeah, be sure to follow us on Instagram, read the blog, comment, like, subscribe, show your girl some love, and until next time, just be beautiful, everyone. Thanks so much. Bye.